Hello everyone and welcome back. And on this speed build, it's kind of everywhere. I'm starting off just cleaning up this upper area where the bridge left off at. I'm thinking I want to build a neighborhood of some sort around this area. I have to terraform quite a bit though starting out. I didn't really know what I wanted to go for during this speed build. Sometimes the best ways to figure out what you want to do is just to clear up the area and honestly just start placing down pathing. That's how a lot of my speed builds really go. I kind of have an idea in mind what I want to do, but I never know truly how it will come out until I actually give it a try. I spend many hours just trying to think of what I want to do. Sometimes the best way is just to do it, see if you like it, and if you don't, just tear it down. You can always try again. And while I'm terraforming, I just want to tell you guys I'm really thankful for all your nice and kind words you always leave on my videos. I'm really grateful, and I'm really happy on how well this is actually going. I really look forward to the future, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone. Finally finishing up the water here. Now I just gotta take off this cliff. I don't know if I'm the only one that does this. I like to make lines. I don't know why. I feel like it makes the process go a little bit faster and it's not as boring. Let me know if you guys do this too. Now that I got all the terraforming done, it's time to actually start on the build. I'm going to start off by just laying some path down. I know I want it to be like a little towny area. I do plan on putting some villager houses. I don't know if I want to put like 2 or 3, but I know I want to put some up here. I'm going to make this kind of a longer road. I want it to be almost like a loop, almost in a way. Here I am running around just trying to figure out what I actually wanted to do. Where I was making the ocean pathing, I didn't know, I kind of forgot how to lay down this pathing and how far I actually had to leave like in between. So I did miss up quite a bit on this road here, but it did turn out okay, I think. I didn't know where I wanted to place a lot of these things, so I always think placing down the road first helps out a lot. My idea I was going for, I wanted to have 2 to 3 houses on this main strip and have road behind it. I feel like it'll take up a lot of space, and I can always go back to add more decorations later. Just kind of going in blind like I've been saying this whole time. I really wanted to make something that was kind of unique, maybe like a little neighborhood of some sort, but I really didn't know at this point in time. But I know I had an idea that I wanted to see if it would work, so I wanted to go for it. Taking a break just from the road pathing because it can get a bit stale after a while, I went ahead and started terraforming where the secret beach is. I wanted to make a little area to actually go down to the secret beach. So I made sure to go ahead and dig that out so I can build my pathing around it. I wanted to build like a cute little area just for down here. I don't know, I think it'd be a good kind of like an overview that you can look at. I don't know, I think it'll look nice. After that, I started doing my pathing again. I wanted it to lead up to that spot just so, I don't know if I wanted to build a staircase quite like right there or not, but I wanted to build the road up some more so I knew where I was going. Filling in this last strip right here, and this is actually where I started to get confused with the pathing. It's like I forgot everything. I don't know why, but I really did. I messed up quite a bit just trying to figure out the corners. I was just trying to focus on making it too perfect, and I really wasn't thinking correctly, I think. But at the end, I really did figure out how to actually put them together. And I think it turned out pretty well. I was really happy on the shape. I wanted to build something pretty cool. I didn't think, like, I don't know, I wanted to make the kind of this small neighborhood look just, I don't know, different. And you guys let me know what you would like to see. I can make all kinds of different videos, villager hunts, really anything you guys want me to see. I do plan on eventually actually making a villager hunt video. You guys let me know if that's something that you guys would like to see. Now that I'm done struggling with the corner paths, now for the easy part, all I gotta do now is just put the lines in the road and fill in the blanks in between. And at this point in time, I didn't know if I wanted the road to appear off to the left or not, so I'm kind of just ending it right here for the time being. I think it'll be a nice spot just to kind of end off this little, I don't know, small neighborhood for the time being. Just finishing up some of these last little spots here, and now I can actually start working on the plots. I wanted to lay out just some guidelines. It's always good to do that, just so you know where you actually want to place down your housing. I did end up only decided to have 2. It's really only big enough for 2 anyways. And over in this corner, like this little strip downward, I wanted to place down just some greenery. I didn't want to put any more fencing down. I wanted to add just a lot of colors. I don't know, I think it looked nice. And I didn't know what I really wanted to do for this speed build, so I was just trying to gather some, I don't know, some ideas. So I did grab Blather's, the museum, just to see if I would like how it looked. Just wanted to play around some future ideas. Now I'm just kind of terraforming around here. I did have an idea on a way to get down to the secret beach, so I wanted to go ahead and work on that. I started to place down just some stone pathing, just to give it, I don't know, a more nicer look. So I did finish out this little area. I wanted to make it look a little bit more tropical, so I did gather a lot of items just to make it look, I don't know, really nice. These evergreen trees are super nice. I love using these. They take up a lot of space. They are kind of a weird like size. You're not able to place them like too close to each other or anything, so that was kind of weird working around. But I did end up putting fencing behind it just to make it look nice, and I added a bush. You can't put anything in that corner path, so you might as well just cover it up with some more greenery. And these green fences add a lot. I really like how these look. It makes it look like an actual overlook. And last, I put just a public bench around. I think it would look really nice in between those trees. You can come over and just sit down and hang out. Now I'm just adding some final touches just for this area over here. I placed down a trash can, and I was trying to think if I wanted to put down a leaf pile. You can never go wrong with a leaf pile. And placing down a bike. I think that's a really nice looking area. And now I actually wanted to work on the house. I didn't know if I wanted to put like flowers around here or anything. So I was just working on that to see what I would like. And I went with my fences over here. I really like fences behind the house. It just kind of, I don't know, cuts them off from everything else. I think it looks nice. And to stick with the beach theme, I did add some sand just in between. They're going to have kind of like a shared yard. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to place over here yet, so I just started placing down just some sand pathing to make it look different just from the plain old sand. I wanted to gather just a few items to see what I wanted to do. I know I wanted to put a car here, so I went ahead and did that. I just didn't really know at this point. I wanted to cut off this area too, just to make it look different from all the grays and whites that I've been using. And to cut off this house, I went ahead and just placed down some hedges and my fence. I love using the fence. It's such a great item. And I just decided to put a more like a sidewalk right beside of it. Now it's time to actually move the houses. So I had to get back to the museum because you can't have more than one house in your pocket. So I went ahead and grabbed Bianca to go ahead and move her over. And since I'm here already, I went ahead and grabbed a staircase for my secret beach. Now it's time to place down the house, and this is the spot. and went ahead and placed down my staircase. Back at Resident Services, now I'm moving Sky to be her neighbor just for the time being. Placing down Sky's house right here, looks great. I also decided I wanted to dig up this palm tree just to move it back one. And also I used a coconut for decoration, so it worked out for me. And I'm placing down my palm tree back and placing down a windflower. Now I'm going back to my storage shed to figure out what I actually want to decorate the houses with. So I just grabbed a bunch of, I don't know, everything. And I decided to put, by her house, I wanted to make that little alleyway, her little like side yard. So I put a fence down, some trash bags, and a scooter. I think it looked really cute, so I did end up leaving it. Next, I actually placed down a pear tree just to make it different because I've been using a lot of palm trees recently. Now it's time to run around, and just to fill in some little empty areas I wanted to get done for this speed build specifically. So I did place down a sand path right here, and I left a coconut there. I love doing that, it's really cute. And now I'm just placing down some grates along the sidewalk so it's not so bland. And I put a utility pole right in front of our house just to give it some more height. And now I want to place down some vehicles just on the road and make it look more lively. And I think that's all the little touches I want to do for this video. I'm just finished up with a fire hydrant, and now it's time to do our walkthrough. Alright, and that wraps up today's small neighborhood speed build. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's speed build. It's kind of winging it, and it turned out to be great. I'm really happy how it turned out. I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please do consider subscribing and leave some comments. Give me some feedback. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback, and until next time.